What's going on, guys? This is your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Caitlin Clark currently got a video that is causing a lot of controversy online. We finna dive into it all. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Clark and Indiana Fever is currently getting prepared for this year's playoff run, going up against Connecticut. Lexie Hall, Caitlin Clark teammate, went to TikTok and uploaded a video that is currently breaking the internet. Now, in this video, Caitlin Clark is showing that she is more than a basketball player. She possibly could have another career in calling Major League Baseball games. With all that being said, let's check out the footage right now.
Ball's hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws it over to first base, and that's not going to be enough. That's an infield single by Contreras.
Rojas does not play shortstop.
Turner, my bad. We're in the bottom of the fourth. We got a score of 1-0 to the Phillies. Runner on first, no outs. This brings someone to the plate. One time, I think we're right now. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. And a little outside.
Oh, there you go.
A little outside. I like it though. Nola's on the mound tonight. And his Skechers, red Skechers he's wearing. Swings a chopper right down the first base line. Harper fields it in, and that's an out. That's one out.
And
Runner. Runner advances to second. And a swing and a miss for the second strikeout of the inning. Nola gets out of it after the lead runner gets on. It might have been the second batter. I'm not sure. And that brings us to the top of the fifth, with the Phillies leading 1-0. We'll be back in a minute with a 30-second with a 30-second break. Thanks for tuning in.
Now, that is the footage that is currently going viral all over the internet. That is Caitlin Clark calling out a Major League Baseball game. Now, the MLB quickly got in the comment section and stated this. 22,000 likes on his comment, and we will get her in the booth. Caitlin Clark replied with, "I'll be honored." So, as you guys can see here, Caitlin Clark is currently trending all over, making a funny TikTok video. Moving on to another story. So it looked like an old clip of Lynn Dunn actually explaining. She wanted Caitlin Clark when she was a sophomore in college, bruh. So maybe Caitlin Clark going to the Fever was actually years in the making. Check out this footage right here.
When did it switch over for you? Listen, if we have the pick, we're taking this. And to the point where you're just a fan of her game, and you just start like watching her play, and you just start, rooting for her, or she has like that personality where people just want to kind of watch her play and kind of be amazed by what she does.
well, I think it was her sophomore year in college when I was watching her and thinking, I got to figure out how to get this player. This is the next generational player that's going to be in the WNBA. And so we've got to have her with the Fever. I was fortunate enough to coach Sue Bird, so I know a generational point guard when I see one. And then I was just hoping as things were playing out that she would come into the draft and that she would also, we'd win the lottery. And so everything just kind of fell into place. I'd like to say that I planned all of that, but that's tricky to do.
That was Lynn Dunn revealing some major information about acquiring Caitlin Clark. I want to know your thoughts about what she said down in the comments section right now. Moving on to another story. Now, we know Sheryl Swoops has been the topic of discussion because she is a serial hater when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Now, we also know what transpired last week. That was the commissioner going on record, dropping the ball, speaking about racism and other things in regards to the WNBA. Well, Sheryl Swoops and a few other WNBA legend, currently got a clip that is going viral right now. Check out what they had to say. Roll the footage.
The way that racism is being handled by the league and such, and what Kathy Engelbert didn't address the other day until she later did from the backlash. What was it like facing that back in your time when you came up through the W?
Yeah, I don't think we had that. Like, I think.
Well, maybe it was there, but there was no.
But we didn't have social media,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But
I didn't even have a phone.
But I will say it's very real today. I personally see it, experience it, and as a commissioner of a league, that was the best answer you could come up with. That's very disappointing.
Well, I think it's just very naive to think that racism does not exist. It is very obvious in the political climate that we are facing in our country, and the reality is that it is. I mean, it was just proven a couple days ago. Caitlyn liked a tweet, and just like that, hundreds of thousands of people turned on her.
Who were Caitlyn Clark fans?
100%. So to say that racism does not exist is just ignorant, in my opinion.
It's very real.
There is no one that disputes that Caitlyn is an exceptional basketball player. She absolutely is. There is not a conversation within the W or WNBA players that pit Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese against one another. It is not a thing. And in our opinion, they're not comparable. One, they don't play the same position. They have their playing styles are nowhere near like similar.
But both of them are
they're
stars.
both
They
have brought something
to the
great to this league. They have brought a following, and they've brought a personality that hasn't been there for a very long time. So embrace that. So people that have not been WNBA fans or women's basketball fans, genuinely, be quiet. This conversation is not for you.
Mic drop.
That was Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper, and Sheryl Swoops speaking about the racism. But something that stuck out to me was that Tina Thompson actually talked about you really can't compare Caitlyn Clark to Angel because their style of play is different. And you could clearly see Sheryl Swoops was a little bothered by those comments, bruh, because we know she has been the main advocate comparing the two, bruh. You cannot compare them. And plus, Caitlyn Clark is on a whole nother level when you're talking about dominance, being a ball player, and being a trendsetter with getting this league to where it needs to be. But guys, get down in the comments section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, shake the headers off. I'm out of here. Peace out.